I'm Robyn Kesnow, RVT, owner and founder of Animal RN. I have with me today Christina Ness, licensed acupuncturist. Now, I am a client of Christina's. I use her services for acupuncture, and I come in not just for physical symptoms, but also to help me keep my mental and emotionally self balanced. One of the things I appreciate about acupuncture is it can be a way to help people with stress and compassion fatigue, and particularly if they're caring for animals that may not be feeling well. They're really giving a lot to their family, and you wear out. Tell me, how can acupuncture help with this?
Yeah. So anytime anyone's under any kind of stress, whether that's physical, emotional, or mental stress, it can be really taxing on the body. What happens is our system goes into overdrive, and we can end up with symptoms like fatigue, moodiness, maybe tense shoulders. All those things come from the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system just being on constant overload. And the way acupuncture helps is it really helps to reset the body. I can do a full assessment and get clear on what is out of balance and use some simple needles in to give people a relaxing treatment to get them back into balance and treat some of those specific symptoms like the fatigue or the tight shoulders or whatever it is that they're experiencing.
I know that I got into what I'm doing partly out of curiosity. I like the science behind the medical component of being an animal nurse, and sometimes this stuff can seem a little, I'm going to say the word voodoo. It seems magical. How I can't explain it. You put a needle in my foot and it helps me with my jaw. So you have an ebook that I found really helpful to kind of point at some other resources, kind of explain more in depth about how acupuncture works. Will you give your site so that we can know how to find that ebook?
My website is thrive-acupuncture.com, and if you go to the front page on the right-hand side, there's a little form where you can sign up and get the ebook, and it'll give you a little bit of information about different kinds of acupuncture, how acupuncture works, some case studies. At the end, there's about 5 pages really specifically about my clinic and the styles of acupuncture I do.
And the other thing that you do that I have not always seen, and I've had great benefit from and love sharing with people, is you do a mini treatment. So when I come in for a full treatment with you, a proper session, I spend some time there. I come in and I get the needles in and I spend some time, but the mini session is different. Can you explain the difference between the two?
Yeah. So if you're coming in for a full acupuncture treatment, the first time you'd come in and it would be about an hour and a half, and we do a full health history. There's many things in Chinese medicine that are related that people don't think about in this Western medicine.
You look at my tongue.
Yes, we do look at people's tongues. We take their pulse and we talk about all their various things. There's an extensive questionnaire, and then I give the person a treatment, and that treatment normally lasts about half an hour, and we're working on many things, and we set some goals, of course, and check up on progress, follow-up treatments. And follow-up treatments are a little bit shorter than that. We just give an update and they get a treatment, but we're still working on several things. We have a whole treatment plan ready for them.
Okay.
For folks that are curious about acupuncture, or they don't quite have time in their schedule, they just want a little quick reboot, I designed a mini stress reduction treatment. And that is just 20 minutes. People come in and I put 2 simple needles in their ears, and those are super effective for just really resetting the nervous system. People report that they feel more clear-headed, less stressed, and more energized after the treatment.
Nice. I know I have had both, and I absolutely still can't understand how 20 minutes and 2 needles can do so much, but it really does.
Yeah.
And then how do they find somebody who works the way you do?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I wish acupuncturists talked more about the style of acupuncture that they do. If you went and had a deep tissue massage and you liked it, you would say, oh, I need to go find someone who does deep tissue massage. And there'd be some difference in your massage therapist. Yeah. But acupuncturists in general, it's very interpretive, and people have studied all these different styles and they put them together and they see it as being very unique. But I think it's really important that we talk about what style of acupuncture we do. This main style of acupuncture I practice is often known as the balance method, or distal acupuncture, or I Ching acupuncture, or master tong acupuncture. So you can see all those names.
But even if we at least have those names, that would give somebody starting on ground to at least ask some questions if they're interviewing for someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then do you think some of that's on your site and available?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Well?
It's definitely described in the ebook and on my website.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks so much, Robyn.